good evening, folks. This is the first episode. Oh dear, the pilot of Courier Counseling. My name is Elliot Chinnery Hinks, and I'm here to talk about the world. Yes, that world. Yeah, that fucking world, son. While I do my courier work, my delivery work. So, in this pilot episode, we will, I don't know, what the fuck should I do? It's the pilot, it's not a specific topic. Well, I can tell you a bit about myself to give you a background. I am a self-taught psychologist. I don't need pieces of paper to fucking tell me that I know psychology. I can judge a person better than fucking anyone, and I know the way the world works better than most. And I think saying there about how I don't need a bit of paper to justify who I am is one of the biggest things wrong with this world, you know? The world is become very formal, and there isn't a lot of trust in people anymore, the right people. So about me, I have Asperger's. For those who don't know that, it's a form of autism. Asperger's is a specific form of autism where I very much can look quite normal. You see many autistic people and they very much struggle, they look away, they don't make eye contact, but people with Asperger's struggle socially. They don't wish to be involved in loud, large parties, which I don't, but they're okay. Most people with Asperger's are good with eye contact, they want to engage, they just struggle. And the problem is, the saddest part of people with Asperger's is they call it the cursed condition, because people with Asperger's look normal. So when I do things in my life that come across maybe frustrating or annoying, I just get blamed for it, when actually, because I look normal, I'm getting blamed for it, when actually there is a reason behind it, and that reason is my Asperger's. You know, it's not all, with Asperger's, it's very much anxiety. People with Asperger's worry about everything. And people with Asperger's, like myself, become very exhausted, mentally exhausted, because people with Asperger's look normal, they try and engage and are unfortunately indirectly forced to engage with the normal world, and through that, people with Asperger's are always very exhausted, and it leads depression goes hand in hand with Asperger's. I'm lucky that I've found something that I can do. As I said, I'm a courier, I deliver food, luckily there are no formalities to this. I don't have to do the real world in terms of a real job. I can choose when and where I start, and I can make good money from it, so I'm quite lucky. I have a lovely wife who cares for me, and she brings in bills as well, and finances to pay the bills, so, you know, I'm not in the worst position, and I can keep doing what I'm doing now. It's probably the best I've felt in years. Before I did this, I was worked in care, and bless, it was amazing. Probably the most powerful job I will ever have as long as I live, but I just couldn't stay with it because of the struggles jobs, and just being around people, being formal, paperwork, just having to be somewhere at a certain time, and I couldn't leave until a certain time. So yeah, I've stayed there as a volunteer. So if my name was on the roster, but I won't really be doing any shifts there. If I can, when I'm feeling really good, I'll do the occasional shift there every month or so. But apart from that, it's sad because I struck up a connection with a lot of the residents that I worked with, the service users, and the staff. But you know, there's good things to my Asperger's. There are positives as well. What comes with my Asperger's is I have a very good sense of right and wrong. I've developed a good amount of common sense. I can look out from the box from the outside. I don't really follow the sheep. You know, I'd like to think I'm not academically intelligent, but I'm very highly intelligent. I have a good knowledge. I can restore and retain a lot of information, which some of it can be pretty pointless and boring, but a lot of it can be useful. You know, and I decided to do these video series because I want, with the world the way it is, it's affected everyone. I mean, it's affected me because there's been so much change and upheaval in the world. I wanted to do these videos because I have to believe that I have something to give. I have something that I can give. I have the intelligence. Through the Asperger's, I have a good understanding of people, one way or the other. Although not socially, I can read people. I don't know if that is through the Asperger's, but that's always been a factor. I've always been good at that, and the good sense of right and wrong and the common sense adds to that. And I want to give my 2 cents to the world and maybe try and help people, that struggle with depression and stuff, and what I've been through. So that's really, really it. I will waffle, I will go on, but I'm going to try and talk about, important topics, and give what I believe to be helpful advice to the world and the way people function. Yeah. I think we all need to find a bit of perspective. I think that's massively lacking in humans. A bit of perspective. And a bit of kindness. I don't think COVID is a catastrophe in this world, but actually, we don't know where it really comes from. We never will. There's theories that it was a human error or it was intentionally a human releasing it onto us, but we don't know. The COVID is not. There's no real direct blame to anyone. It's a global pandemic where it's actually not. We shouldn't be fighting with each other about it. We should just be getting on with it. There's not really much psychologically I want to say about COVID. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I want to talk more about, in these episodes, people and the way people function and the way the world makes them function and how much they struggle and why they struggle and why people can be the way they are and what can be done to change people. There's the right answer is always the simplest one. but simplicity and common sense is always so far away from anyone's grasp. I think people are always looking for the bigger answers when actually the simplest way of doing something is the right way. You know, there's a So let's see how we go. I mean, this video is only 10 minutes or so long. I mean, just an introduction, a pilot. I hope I can actually get some viewers. I have a YouTube channel. Like, I post stuff I'm passionate about on there. Really, the only thing I've ever uploaded on there is clips of me playing Star Wars Battlefront. But you know, I'm start uploading some videos and maybe I'll get a few views, who knows, you know. But this is the pilot episode. Hopefully you'll know what I'm about and what I want to do. Let's see how things go. I'll try do one maybe every couple of days or every day when I'm out doing my runs. Yeah, so yeah, let's do it. Alright guys, catch you soon, and I'll post a episode the first topic I'll do after. Then I'll think of something we can talk about. Like I said, I do waffle, but you know, I'm trying to get my point across, so like everyone. So yeah. Alright guys, peace out.